Hello, welcome to today's video. I hope you're having a wonderful day today, and if you're not, I hope this video can bring you a little bit of comfort. First of all, it's been a minute since I've been uploading videos. I don't know when this will be coming out, but by the time I'm making this, I should be getting ready to upload my It Starts With Us vlog, then this should be coming out pretty soon right after. Before we even address the title of this video, let's just play a little catch up. What's been going on in my life? I got my wisdom teeth removed back in early November. I got third place at my last Incubate tournament, which, if you don't know, Incubate Debate is a Florida-based debate organization, and it absolutely has my heart and joy. I love Incubate. Shout out to Mr. Fishback, who's my debate director and also watches my YouTube videos and shouts me out all the time. Except he hasn't subscribed yet. So in the comments down below, you say, Mr. Fishback, subscribe already. What else has been going on? I have about 3 more weeks left of school, 2 more weeks left of school before winter break. I'm really excited. And yeah, just trying to finish up school, finish out this semester. I've been reading a lot more. So if y'all want to see what I'm reading, be sure to check out my Instagram, and it's linked down below, because I've been recently finishing a book like really quickly. At least like it takes me about a week and a half to finish a book, and right now I'm reading Pride and Prejudice. So I don't know, I'm really proud of myself with reading this year, and I'm really excited to show y'all all the books I got while on a book buying ban. If you ask my friends, they would say I have a problem. If you ask my family, they would say I have a problem. But if you ask me, if I'm not hurting anyone, how is it a problem? And all my friends are like over exaggerate how much they think I'm buying books, because I really don't buy books that often. And I've been reading about 2 to 3 books a month, so I really don't see how it's a problem. But I did put myself on a book buying ban with one exception, which was to buy It Starts With Us. And then Black Friday came around. I said, crap. And now December's coming around. For December, I'm strictly putting myself on a book buying ban with no exceptions, unless I'm buying books for other people, right? So the books I'm about to show you are books I bought for myself, because during this time while I was buying these, I did buy books for other people, but I'm not counting it in this video. And then starting next year, I think my book buying restrictions will be for every 2 books I read, I can buy one. I think that would be good, so then I'm reading more than I'm buying, so my bookshelf isn't getting too overfilled and my TBR list isn't physically piling up, because I have a long TBR list, but it's really when it starts physically piling up that there may be a problem. Also, if you buy books a lot, do not let anyone judge you. I will be your enabler. Do not let anyone judge you at all, as long as you're doing it within your living means, that you're not cutting into your financials that you need to live. Don't be like not eating for a week or buying food for a week because of it, right? But if you just buy books to make you happy, like who cares? Who cares, right? And then again, I really don't buy that many books. Like, people will spend money on clothes. I don't go shopping for clothes a lot. My personal money that I spend is usually on food that I eat when I go out with friends, or for books. Like, I really don't spend a lot of money elsewhere unless it's for basic necessities. So anyway, my book buying ban started after my birthday, so that was September 16th. So before that started, I bought some books. So I just wanted to show y'all what I bought right before I put myself on a book buying ban. I bought November 9th by Colleen Hoover. Look at how much I literally have it tabbed up. Like, this book was an easy competition for It Ends With Us for like top place of all my favorite Colleen Hoover books. And at this point, I read this right after I read It Starts With Us. So I finished this in one day. Like, I could not put it down. I was recovering from my wisdom teeth surgery the day after, and I could not put this book down. So at the point where I read this, it was my 3rd Colleen Hoover book in a row, and I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it, or I was going to struggle picking it up, because like I love Colleen Hoover, but her writing, like, compared to, like, The Silent Patient, is kind of more comfortable. And so I was scared that I was just gonna, like, it was just gonna be not deep and emotional. But no, this book is so emotional and it's so good. And I love the colors I picked for the tabs, but I kind of wish I had the other cover for this book because I really do like the other cover, and I think it kind of goes more with the story too, because all of Colleen Hoover's book covers always relate to something in the story, and I feel like the other cover just kind of relates to it more. But I do like the satin feel of this book. It's very, very nice. But no, this book, I made an Instagram post where it's like, my perfect boyfriend would be considerate like Atlas, and then funny like Benton Kessler, who's the main love interest in this book. He was so funny. That book literally made me laugh out loud so many times that it's really unbelievable. And then I bought It Ends With Us, but at this point I had already read the book It Ends With Us. I just needed my own copy because when I read the book, I read my sister's copy. So I honestly want to reread this book so I can tab it up and write in it or whatever. I think that would be really fun. Oh my gosh. After this video, I need to stamp all my books because my friend Nayeli, for my 18th birthday, she got me a stamp. Oh my gosh, I keep getting more and more surprised by this book. Hold on. So she got me this stamp. It's like, I don't even know what it says. I love you, Kaden, darling. Like, that is so precious. So I've been stamping all of the books I read in my book library. And you know, 1,000 books is considered a library. So that's honestly the goal right now. And I also bought this bookmark. Did I even know the back was written on it? But it's just like, it's for It Ends With Us. I'll put the Etsy shop in the description box down below because I got a bookmark for this book and for reminders of him. But the quote on the back of the bookmark says, "My mother went through it, I went through it. I'll be damned if I allow my daughter to go through it. It stops here with me and you. It ends with us." So yeah, I have to reread this book just so I can use this bookmark. And then I also bought Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. I'm obsessed with this cover. It's matte, but it has like shiny parts to it, and I just think it's so cute. I love having it on my bookshelf. I have not picked it up yet. It hasn't been high on my TBR list, so that's mainly why. I heard it's so good. I heard it's like people's all-time favorite book ever. I'm really excited to read it. So then September 16th, my birthday, I went on a book buying ban. But I went on a book buying ban and I was expecting it to last for the end of the year. That's very unrealistic, right? And then October came around and I did give myself the exception that I was going to buy It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover because it came out on October 18th. So that means over a month and a few days later, I bought some more books again. So I bought It Starts With Us. I have a reading vlog, like I said. It should be coming out before this video. I absolutely loved tabbing it. I think I did a really cute job with the color tabs. And I like this story. I think it was a fun epilogue to It Ends With Us. I don't really want to get into it since I have a whole video dedicated for this book. It was a good read. And I'm not upset that I got it. I'm not upset that I made this the exception for my book buying ban. And while I was at the bookstore with my friend getting It Ends With Us, Colleen Hoover's Verity Collector's Edition with an extra bonus chapter came out. So I was like, you know, while I'm here, I might as well get it. So at this point when I bought It Starts With Us, I was reading Verity, and I was tabbing it, annotating it, so I thought it was perfect and fit well. Except this one I didn't annotate it. I did tab it just for like good quotes and stuff. But when I tell you, Jeremy was top of the list, like maybe right below Atlas for book boyfriend until this bonus chapter. I was already team letter by the end of the OG Verity, but then I read this bonus chapter in this new collector's edition, and now I'm definitely team letter versus team manuscript, which if you know, you know. But this story is crazy. Jeremy's crazy. I don't know who to trust anymore. Like, all the characters are literally crazy, And I would love for Colleen Hoover to make another book, but all of it from Jeremy's perspective. I think that would be crazy, or maybe make it like a continuation from where this Verity ends, but it's all from Jeremy's perspective and you finally get the reveal on like what's the truth. I think that would be crazy and great. I didn't like Lowen's and Jeremy's relationship. I felt awkward and weird the whole time reading it, because if you don't know, this book is, I don't even want to talk about what the book's about, but I'll just say I felt awkward with their relationship the whole time. I was just grossing and cringing out. So again, I bought that on October 18th, and then going into around November, probably November 19th, like literally a month later, Books A Million was sending me coupons. And don't y'all know that one part of Taylor Swift's song from Antihero where it's like, hi, it's me, I'm the problem, it's me. Yeah, but I feel like Books A Million's coupons and emails and text messages for their coupons, those are the problem. And that's why I'm making this video, right? Black Friday deals were starting, so I went online and I got 6 books. And it took over a week and a half for them to all get here, which is I was waiting to make this video for. And one of them's still in the box, so I'm really excited to open it with y'all. Oh, I didn't realize it was a novella. That's fun. Okay, so the 2 books that were in this package was City of the Mist by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, which is the final story of the Shadow of the Wind series. If you don't know, Shadow of the Wind is my all-time favorite book. I have a video where I talk about books that have given me core memories, and that's one of them. It is my all-time favorite book. And I have the 2nd and 3rd in the series, which that's these 3. And so with this Black Friday shopping, I bought The Labyrinth of the Spirits and City of the Mist. So I now have the whole series, which I didn't realize how thick Labyrinth of the Spirits was going to be, especially with how, like, Shadow of the Wind is good 500, but then Prisoner of Heaven, which is the 3rd book in the series, is probably 300. It's really short. But then this book right here, Labyrinth of the Spirits, is over 700 pages, practically is over 700 pages, close to 800, and it's not even following Daniel again. If you know the series, you know, but Daniel is the main character of the 1st book, and then you see him again in this 3rd book, but the 3rd book is kind of more so the whole flashback story to a side character's origin story. The 2nd book is a prequel, and this book is continuing from the 3rd book, but it's from someone else's point of view that we've never met before, and she's just like a friend, I guess, of the main people from the original stories. And it's 800 pages for someone who's new. Anyway, that might be fun. I knew City of the Mist was just going to be a bunch of short stories connected to the Cemetery of Forgotten Books, which is this place where books that were banned or forbidden or were meant to be destroyed by government throughout history was brought to this secret library, basically, where only special individuals can go and be a part of. However, the books that they pick out tend to lead to twisted fates for them, or tend to be connected to twisted stories. All takes place in Barcelona, Spain, sometime between 1930s, 1950s, fascist era, getting over the fascist era, things like that. So I knew this was going to be short, but I didn't realize it was going to be that short. Like, it's not even 200 pages. Yeah, but I absolutely love him and his writing. So after this series, I wouldn't be surprised if I go and pick up more books by him, because I know he has one other series and then a few standalones, I believe. And continuing with buying books in a series to finish them out, I read Stalking Jack the Ripper and I devoured it. I loved it. I love Audrey Rose. She's the main character in that story. I love her so much. I love Thomas Cresswell. He was also a part of that Perfect Boyfriend video. Again, check out my Instagram. So I got the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in the series, And I know there's a 3.5, but it's only an audiobook, or it's only an ebook, so I might buy it. I don't know. Still gotta feel it out. But the second book is Hunting Prince Dracula, and I was not prepared for how thick this book was gonna be, because the Stalking Jack the Ripper was not that thick. It's about 430 pages. I think the Stalking Jack the Ripper was just barely over 300. And then the third book is Escaping Houdini, and this book is also a thick book that I was not expecting for. And then the last book in the series is Capturing the Devil. This book too is also a thick book. This book is also the one that I just opened in that package with City of the Mist. Took you a minute to get here, didn't it? But I'm really excited. I do love Audrey Rose. I love the 1800s perspective of her, like, that's so unladylike of her to do, and her and Thomas Cresswell's relationship of being like rivals to lovers. I think that's really cute. In that book order I made, I also got Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I'm absolutely obsessed with this cover. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. Haley Pham talked about it so well that it's been on my TBR for so long. And then every other booktuber I watch who's read this book read it because of Haley Pham and how much she's like shouted out and talks about it and how it's her favorite book. So I'm really excited to read this book. And I follow Lynn Painter on Instagram, and she's so funny. She posts the funniest memes all the time. Y'all should go check her out. But it's just like a cute little childhood enemies to lovers. I'm really excited, and I heard it makes a lot of rom-com references, and I feel like I've seen a good general amount of rom-coms, but I might need to watch more because of this book, and I will not be upset about it. So then the final book I bought with my Black Friday shopping, which I actually went in stores to buy this, is The Secret History. And this is just like a dark academia book. I just bought this by itself. And I'm pretty sure this will be the last book I buy for this year. That I buy for myself for this year, right? Every other book, as I said, should be purchased for my friends and family, for Christmas and stuff like that coming up. That's the plan. Let's see how that works out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other book recommendations for me, which I know I won't be buying until next year, but I would just love to hear them and add them to my TBR list, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see any books I'm currently reading or any reviews I have for them, I post all of those on my Instagram. Again, that'll be in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day today. I told y'all this bookshelf's gonna follow me one day. And then moving on, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it because I really enjoyed it. I have a problem. I'm still deciding what I want the thumbnail to be.